Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be doing a brief update on the planners I intend to use for the rest of the year for the last 6 months of 2019. So I'll just go ahead and get right into that. Now, first up is my budget planner. I've been using the Erin Condren Deluxe Monthly to do my budget. I'll be honest, this year I really haven't been as consistent as I want it to be. Like, I'm pretty consistent in setting it up, but I just haven't been updating it and checking in on it like I was last year, and I can kind of start to see the effects coming back. So I really need to get back being consistent with my budget planner, and that's going to be my goal for the rest of the year and onwards. So I'm going to continue using this planner, using the rest of it. This is a Frankenplan version of the Deluxe Monthly Planner. So like in the regular version for 2019, you only had four notes pages, but I added this in. Plus I added in like 2 extra pages. Then you have like the 4 that came with it, and then you go into the next month. So that is how I Frankenplan this budget planner, and I'm going to continue using that until it runs out. I haven't really decided if I'm going to use a deluxe monthly planner for next year, like if I'm going to buy one of the new ones. I don't know. I might, just to like keep it in the family, because I believe this would be like my 3rd deluxe monthly for my budget planner, and yeah, we might do that. But anyways, this is my budget planner that I'm using. Next up, we have my beloved Catchall Planner. I've done a few plan with me's. I've also done a few flip throughs, and I'm also thinking about doing like a 6-month flip through. So, let me know if you want to see that. I might do it, or I might just wait till like the end of the year and do like a whole year flip through. But I do a lot of decorating in this planner, and I'm gonna keep using this for the rest of the year. I really love using it. I'm enjoying this planner like so much. This is the current week, honestly, but I have to go back in. I'm gonna have to go back in and then write down everything, because I was keeping everything in another planner that I'm gonna show you. But yeah, I really have been enjoying this planner. I did an update on my blog, but it is starting to chip a little bit at the sides. But if I actually do like a 6-month flip through, you guys will see like all the craziness that went on with this planner. So I feel like this planner is really holding up a lot. Anyways, I keep pretty much all my catch-all stuff in here, like everything I think about. I do like a tiny bit of memory planning, I guess you could say. I like to write down highlights. I use my monthly spreads as like gratitude, and I really enjoy this planner. So this is definitely going to stay with me for the rest of 2019. And I'm also thinking about getting another one of these if I don't find like another planner that I like. But yeah, that's my catch-all planner. This is an Erin Condren Undated Hardbound planner. I don't think she sells these on her site anymore, but I know I still see them on Amazon and at Staples. So I think I have a link to this in my description box if you want to check that out. It's an affiliate code, or you can just head over to your local Staples and see if they still had it. But this is the undated version, so that means it doesn't come dated. It doesn't come with the like color schemes for the month. It's just like doing its own thing. So yeah, that's that. Now we're pretty much gonna jump into happy planners. I got so many happy planners this year. I did not intend to get all of these happy planners, but all the planners that they came out with this year, I just thought they were so cute. One of them being this. This is the Southern Preppy planner. Happy Planner. That's the name of it, I believe. And I just kind of slightly customized it with like the rose gold classic metal disc. I think eventually I want to switch it out to the expander metal disc. But this is gonna be my work planner. Um, I don't know what I can show you in here. Well, I guess I can show you that, but yeah, I do kind of decorate it in. I do kind of decorate my spreads in this planner. You know, it's really just me looking at it, and I don't have it open on my desk all day, but I like this. These are stickers that I made from my shop. I keep a little habit tracker of things that I want to track while I'm at work and all this stuff. This is one of the little bookmark dividers that I have. And the next spread, I don't think I have anything too detailed in there right now. I might take that out real quick. But so yeah. Well, okay, so yeah. So I did kind of add like some stickers and stuff, and I used part of the main reason I really wanted to get a planner for work is not actually because I have a lot of meetings and stuff that I want to keep track of. It's because I want to make sure I'm keeping track of my health, plus like anything that comes up with work that requires, you know, me to be aware of a deadline or something. So that's what these highlighted sections are for. Um, like I want to make sure that I'm having breakfast every morning because that's something I can forget. Walking twice a day is something that I usually do no matter what job I have. And with this job, it gets, because the work is like so easy, I can literally like sit at my desk all day and not move. So I want to make sure that I'm taking 2 walks a day. I want to make sure that I'm taking my lunch, and bringing my lunch and all that stuff. And then this one is covered up because I have a meeting on Monday. But the dark pink is to make sure that I'm like cleaning up and washing like all my dishes before I go. And the light pink is to make sure that's the time that I leave. So that is how I'm going to start out using it. I don't know how to transform, but I do want to make sure that I'm getting this more exercise in and I'm eating regularly. Apart from that, the Saturday and Sunday section, since, you know, obviously, I don't have to work on the weekends, but I wanted to use like Saturday and Sunday to write down like general weekly tasks. So anything that I have to do in the week for work, but it doesn't have to be on a certain day or by a certain time. I'm going to use Saturday and Sunday for that. Up here in the boxes, you can kind of see I've already done it, started using it, but I'm going to use these like for like big priorities or, you know, all day events. So July 4th, I have that day off, so that's an all day event. Payday is an all day event, sort of. But that is how I'm going to be using the weekly spread for that. And then, of course, like I did here, but you can't see it because I wrote in names and all that stuff. But I'm going to be using my watercolor stickers to like mark the meetings that I have and, you know, schedules and other tests, if I have to check in with others and all that jazz. In the back, I think I just keep like some Oh yeah, well, if you watched the haul video I did on this, you saw me set this all up. But I basically just have a little folder back here to carry like some stickers, some expense trackers. Oh yeah, I also keep like an expense tracker, you know, like a running expense tracker. That's another thing that I do. And the other one I had some of my bills on it and stuff. So basically, like in this week, I would have an expense tracker right here. And as I spend money, because generally I've noticed, you know, the only time I spend money is when I'm out and about, and usually I'm at work. So I thought it would make sense to keep an expense tracker with me while I'm at work, so that it'll be easier when I get home and update my budget planner to just transfer all these expenses to my budget planner, so that, you know, I don't forget, and then I have to sit down one day and just try to remember, you know, whether I spent money, where I spent money, if I used cash. You know, I have the reference right here. So I've been doing that for like the past week or so, and that has actually really been helping. So I'm feeling, you know, pretty good about that. So that's gonna be my work planner. I keep this at work, you know, throughout the week, and then on Fridays, or my, you know, when I'm not coming back until the next week, I take it home. So that's that. Next up is my memory planner. I'm going to be using the Happy Illustrations 18-month planner. I also changed out the disc to the Expander Rose Gold metal disc. So this is kind of the same thing. I'll just open it to the... Yeah, I've already started like writing personal information, so yeah. But this is gonna be the notes page. Now for the most part, I'm set up on how I want to use this planner. I'm still kind of deciding exactly what I want to use the notes pages for. I'm thinking this will probably be like how in the Happy Planner memory planner they use this page after the month to like document all your favorite memories and places you went. So I'm thinking that's kind of gonna be maybe something I do, like maybe in this graph page, I'll just use pictures of like my favorite memories and write down about them, or maybe like one memory and just journal about it. And then maybe here I'll like cover that up and make this some of my favorite memories section, or favorite places I went, or something like that. But here I just have a whole ton of sticky notes. I'm gonna use this for like say in the weeklies to kind of, I'm still kind of debating on this idea, because I actually have something else that I'm going to use in conjunction with my memory planner. But this is one idea I had, just to like take sticky notes and to write down, you know, the exciting events or memories that I wanted to make sure I planned for this a specific day or within the week, and just stick it on, you know, stick it on the day. So that was something that I thought about doing. And then of course I just have like some of my stickers from my shop. I'll probably be using them in the monthly and like all throughout the weekly. Still trying to decide. I have yet to do my first spread, and I'm excited about that. So this next page is the monthly. I've already kind of decorated with like some cheap Walmart stickers, but now this one has like a couple of different ideas too. I kind of wrote it down here. So I either want to do like a doodle challenge for the monthly spread. I thought about doing gratitude doodles, where I like draw something that I was grateful for that day. Like, I don't know, say if I was grateful for like a piece of cake or some person or an act of kindness or something, I would try to draw that out every day, and then I'm sorry y'all, but every day, and then I could just go back and look at all my drawings, but also get a sense of, you know, what I was grateful for that day. And then I also had an idea to like use those gratitude doodles and like also write a sentence for that day based on how I was actually feeling. Like it would, it's a different kind of thing. So say if you were grateful for the sun or something, but I wasn't having a great day, so I could just write something, like a negative sentence, like the sun was hot, or the sun was steaming hot and I was dying in the heat, or something like that if I was having a bad day, so that all together at the end of the month, it might tell like some kind of crazy story. I don't know. That was just an idea that I had, but I'll see how that works. And then, like, for the monthly spread, you may have already kind of watched me set this up. This was one of the extra dividers that I had, and I figured since it went with like the whole unicorn thing, just have it in here. So this is a unicorn. Unicorns are my spirit animal dashboard. I might switch that out, but that's to just move from week to week so that I can keep my place. This was a little envelope that I punched to keep photos in. And yeah, so for memory planning, I don't know how I'm gonna do it. I just want to make it into like a real scrapbook thing. I've shown like some of the stickers that I intend to use. Like I want to be really creative with this memory planner. So maybe sometimes I might do memory planning videos. Maybe other times just maybe I'll blog about it or something, because it is still going to be a rather personal thing. But I have a lot of ideas that I want to do in my memory planner, and of course, I'm going to share that with you guys. And I don't think I really added much else in the back besides like the notes pages, and I also added in like some dot grid pages. My idea with that, I don't know if I'm gonna stick to it, but I was gonna try like doing some bullet journaling pages and just like inserting them in between the monthlies. Yeah, like in between the monthlies or something. I don't know what I'm gonna do if I decide to do that, or if I'm even going to do that, but that's an idea. And that's my memory planner for at least like the next year and a half. So that's that. Okay, so this is going to be my side hustle planner. This was originally supposed to be my work planner, but the job I have doesn't require me to, it just, I don't need a planner this big. This is the Sugar and Type Happy Planner. It's a horizontal planner. It's a neutral planner. I love this planner. It's very professional, compared to like the other planners from the Happy Planner line. It didn't come with these gold medal discs. It comes with like the regular classic gold disc. But I switched it out to the yellow gold expander metal disc. So this is the planner I'm going to be using for my side hustle, my business, my hobbies. It's like the social media calendar, content editorial, whatever you want to call it, but everything is going to go in here. Previously, before this planner, I was using the Erin Condren Deluxe Monthly Planner. I had been using it for 2 years off and on, and it wasn't working for me. I don't think I needed a monthly planner, even though that's what I was telling myself, because I was always just only focused on like the big things that I needed to do that month. But I was like constantly overlooking all the small tasks I needed to do, and I was also underestimating the time it was going to take me, and it led to a lot of procrastination and a lot of cramming in at the last minute, and I'm not trying to do that. I want to get on a better habit of just, being prepared and working on a little bit at a time, and that's what I hope to accomplish with this planner. We'll have to see. So when you open it up, on this page I still have my sticky notes, but I wanted to do like a vision board, maybe get like the Happy Planner pockets, because I think they have them for the big size, if I'm not mistaken. If not, I know they have the classic Happy Pockets, and I can just like put in the middle somewhere, or I might just create my own with like some cardstock and put like some goals or pictures or stuff that I would like to achieve in this planner, in this year and the next year, while I'm working and focusing on building up my businesses and all that. And then I also just have some stickers from my shop, some film, edit, and upload video stickers, you know, just to keep up with the content. Then you have your name page. I might just put the, should I do canvas? I have chaotic canvas and crazy colorful plans, or just my name. I don't know. But this is the year at a glance. I'm not sure if I'm actually going to end up using this for anything. I might not, but it's not really necessary. Then you flip to like the beginning of the month. You have like your currently page. I did a whole flip through of this planner. But in these two sections, I started out thinking that I was going to write down my analytics. So like between my blog, my shop, the YouTube channel, and other, which is usually mainly just going to be like Pinterest and Instagram analytics, because besides blogging and YouTube, those are the only two other social media outlets I have, or that I'm working on building, I should say. And then you have your divider, but I don't know if I'm going to keep up with this idea, because in the next video, in the next page where you have your monthly calendar, I think I'm going to track my analytics here. Now, on the actual calendar itself, I have like some of my stickers laid down, which are from my shop. But on the Monday column, these are not videos that I'm going to post like on Monday. I'm not going to post like, well, I'm not going to hold myself to post on Monday or post on Friday. But these will just be, the Monday column is just going to be videos that I want to make sure I post within that week. The green, or at least the Friday column, is going to be blog posts that I want to make sure I post that week. The different colors, you know, is for either YouTube or my blog, but the colors will change from month to month because I just want to keep up with the color scheme. I want to decorate. I think I want to decorate like my monthly spread. I'm not sure. I don't know if I'm going to do that. But yeah, that's just the color scheme that I wanted for July. It'll probably change, but normally everything under Monday, unless it says otherwise, like the 15th is when I want to release the new stuff on my shop, because I haven't released anything in like months. And the Friday column is basically for my blogs. So now in the middle here where I have all this stuff, this is going to be like my monthly task list. So things that I want to make sure that I finish up in July. I'll probably be moving this like from week to week so that I can just have it in front of me and focus on me. And then these are some more of like the classic dot grid pages, the same that I had in my memory planner. So I was thinking about using this again, like for the bullet journaling aspect, more so in this planner than in my memory planner, because in my memory planner, I don't really care to like do this kind of stuff every month. If so, it'll probably be like sparingly, but I know I definitely wanted to do this for my business planner. That was kind of the reason why I chose to get classic pages instead of the big pages that it came in, because I don't really like, you know, it taking up the whole side. I don't know, that just bothers me, because I want to still kind of be able to see like the whole spread. So I didn't want to get like the big pages. I just wanted to get like some little small ones where I could just do like the cover, and then I open it and maybe I have like my statistics and tracking for like YouTube, this for my blog, this for my shop, this for like my social media or whatever, and then just like whatever other ideas I have. I'm still trying to like think of some ideas, and if I go ahead and like fill it out, you know, if I go ahead and set it up without filling it out, I'll try to make a quick video showing you what all goes in here. Or maybe I'll do a video in August showing you how I just set up my business planner. But then you flip into the weekly. Now this, I think I said it, but this is a horizontal planner. That's kind of the one one thing that stumped me about this planner, I kind of wish it was a vertical, but I guess horizontal is cool. You know, I get to test like a different layout aside from like the mini planners. But I think I'm just going to use it for the most part to track tasks. But I also thought about doing plan with me's in this video. I don't know if I'm gonna do plan with me's in this video, and I probably won't do the first one. Because I don't know, I've never really like decorated a horizontal planner. If I have a horizontal planner, it's usually for one or two things, just to like write down tasks, carefree, or to journal. I never really had it to like plan and decorate and try to make it look all nice and aesthetically pleasing. And I know that's not necessary to have a planner, but you know, I just that's part of who I am. That's what I like. And if you're on a channel called Chaotic Canvas, so that's kind of the least you can expect. So this, I'm going to be tracking task and daily to-dos and all the little things to make sure that everything that I'm doing will add up to the big monthly task that I'm trying to accomplish. I'll just go ahead and move this because that's gonna be annoying. But so I'll just, like I said, I'll move this from week to week, and I'll just make my smaller tasks, my smaller daily tasks from this list to make sure that I'm finishing everything. And then the page behind this actually came in this pack, so they came together. This is like the today goals, so it wants you to write down your top 3 priorities for the day, and then you have your tomorrow section. How I'm going to use this is a top 3 for every day, so I at least want to work on the business at least 5 days out of the week, like same time that I work my regular full-time job. So what I'm going to do is just write smaller, like one, my top 3 tasks every day. So at the end of the week, it'll have like 5 to 7 different tasks for every number. So that'll be for the whole week. And then the tomorrow section is just going to be things that I'm looking forward to doing for the next week. And then on the back of that, you just have some regular dot grid pages. And yeah, that is all for the weekly spread. So if you guys would like to see me do more plan with me's, at least in the horizontal planner, or if you just want to see more plan with me's in general, then let me know. I thought about just doing like monthly setups, maybe to show you guys how I like set up all of my planners. Maybe I don't know. I'm brainstorming. I'm trying to see. And I don't know if I put anything in the bag. There's not really that many accessories for the big, which is kind of sad. I'll probably end up making a lot of my own if I feel like it. But in the bag, I did keep some expense trackers, so I kind of wanted to be able to separate my business expenses on here, just to pull out and reference. And then I have the happy notes that I'm going to be using for my monthly task in the back right here. And that is going to be my side hustle planner. This one is still, all of my planners honestly is still being set up. And next, this is actually a new planner. You've never seen it on my channel. I have so many happy planners. I just completely flipped the script this year. But this is the fitness and health mini happy planner. I'm gonna be using this obviously as a fitness and wellness planner. I had like the life planner from Erin Condren that I was using, but again, it was just, I think I'm gonna like this planner more because it comes with prompts. So here you have like your 2019 and 2020 year at a glance. It asks you to write your fitness goals, which I will sit down and do that. Honestly, don't you really like these discs? That's part of the reason why I chose to keep this as a standalone planner, because I actually have 2 other mini happy planners that I combined to do the transformer planning. But I thought it was too cute to like it could just stand alone. So one of the reasons why I'm happy I got the mini happy planner is because it is mini, obviously, so I can take it with me on the go, and it'll be easier to like track my meals and track any exercise I do while I'm, living the day, because for the most part I do a lot of stuff spontaneously, and I think that's why I've been having like an issue with keeping up with some of my planners, is because throughout the day I could do a lot of things like just off schedule or off track, and then I have to get back home, and for each planner I have to remember everything that I did. So this is part of the reason why I'm glad I have my mini happy planners, so that I can write in them and then I can reference them when I'm updating my main planners. So in this one, you flip to the front page and then you have your currently page. So for the fitness mini planner, it looks like it's wants you to track your top 3 goals for that month. It has a what inspires me section, so I guess you can put like a photo here, or write something down, or maybe write a quote or get some quote stickers or whatever you want to do. Here you can track any important events or holidays you'll have coming up in July. And then down here, kind of what I really like about this planner is because it comes with so many different prompts, and it kind of helps you get to thinking, without you trying to think of everything that you want to put in there. So here it says like how I'm strengthening my mind, how I'm strengthening my body, and what I'm loving about myself. And you just write like a brief little synopsis or whatever about how you are strengthening those areas for the month of July. And I really like that. So in July, it looks like a very goal oriented planner, and that's another reason why I like it. Over here on your sidebar, it comes with like the top 3 sections. So I guess whatever you wrote here, you can either you can write here, or you can just like write down priorities, or make it like part of your catch-all planner if you want to use your fitness planner for that day, for that kind of thing. And you can just write down events that are happening through the month, or whatever. Maybe you can write down like your weigh-ins. I don't know, whatever you want to do. For the monthly, I'll probably will use it to track weigh-ins and stuff. That was my idea. But we'll see. And then you come to the weekly page. You have like a top section for today. Then this section is for your focus for the day. This section is for your food log, and down here is for your exercise. Then you have the water tracker sidebar. I think this is part of the reason why I just went ahead and purchased this planner, because I really want a water tracker, but I don't want to have to put it in my catch-all planner, because I don't know. I just don't want to. So I'm glad this planner came with that aesthetic, and I really like that. So how I'm going to use the weekly spread is kind of how it's laid out. I do want to put like have a specific focus for every day. Like maybe one focus, I sit down and read a book. Maybe on Tuesday I actually crochet to my blanket so I can finish it this year. And other stuff, maybe more emotional things like be kind, or practice forgiveness, or maybe style my hair, or wear makeup. I don't know, but just like one focus for like every day, so that it'll be easier to accomplish one goal, if I can't accomplish like multiple goals in one day. The food log in general is part of the reason why I'm glad I got it, so I can just like track all of my eating. So if I spend money at the vending machine, which I know is not good, but I do it anyway, I can track that. If I go out to eat, for lunch, I can track that. If I brought my lunch, I can write down what I brought. If I snack, and I can just write it as I'm eating it. Maybe it'll make me feel guiltier, knowing I have to write this stuff down and remember it, and it'll encourage me to eat better, but we'll see. And then exercise, I go on my daily walks. I can check that off, like do 2 check marks. If I come home and do a workout, some strength training, do some more cardio, go swimming or something, I can track all that stuff too. Now up here in the today section, I I thought about using it as a journaling prompt, but I thought maybe it would be better to like track my skincare and hair care routines up here. So like, you know, if I got a deep condition, or I got to style my hair, or I want to wear it out, because you know, I have natural hair, and I also have low porosity natural hair, so it takes like forever and a day to dry. Sometimes the styles don't look right. If I'm trying to get a specific style, I have to literally prep my hair like 2 to 3 days in advance. So I felt like this was a pretty good space to keep track of my hair care routine. My skincare routine is not that like, so far it's not that complicated. I do the oil cleansing method, which is basically you wash your face with oil, you just massage it in and steam it in. So my skincare routine isn't that ridiculous, but if I want to do like bentonite clay mask or anything like that, then I can just keep track of that kind of stuff up here. And yeah, that's how I'm going to be using this fitness planner, and going to be keeping track of all that stuff. And I'm pretty sure it'll evolve like over the year, and I'll figure out how else I want to use it. But that so far is my fitness planner. Last but certainly not least is my transformer planner. So these were the two planners I was referencing the entire video. This is my on-the-go planner, and I'm not gonna open it too much because it has all my on-the-go stuff. But this is basically like a very, very, very minimalist version of my catch-all planner. This is basically my catch-all planner when I'm away from my catch-all planner. So this one will have like bills I need to pay, like a brief. I think this is part of the reason why I haven't been using my budget planner as consistently either, because I'll literally just get a sticky note and I'll write down a brief budget for my paycheck coming up. See, you don't really need a budget planner, but I like having a budget planner because it helps me be more specific and really pinpoint areas to improve, whereas a little sticky note budget probably won't do all that stuff unless you have a lot of sticky notes, you know. But this planner, I track all my daily to-dos, all my tasks, and all that stuff without all the decorations. I really don't decorate in this planner at all. I don't decorate in this planner. I don't draw in this planner. This is literally just, if I'm on the go and I need to remember to do something, it goes in here. So that's my on the go planner. Okay, so that's going to be my on the go planner. And then you just flip over, and then you have what I'm calling my memory reference planner. It's still a memory planner. It's like the written version for my actual memory planner, and I thought this was a good idea. So basically I just use it basically the same way I use my on the go planner, and I just write down like little tiny, like little short snippets of different memories that happen for each day. So maybe like on Friday, you know, the job, the workplace, maybe they bought lunch for us, maybe they brought pizza, maybe they bought donuts, or maybe, you know, there was a funny joke that I want to remember. Maybe I ran into somebody from like my past or childhood or something that I wanted to remember. You know, maybe I just did something out of the norm. Maybe I went to a new place or something like that, like little short snippets of things that happened every day. And I thought this was a good idea, and I'm glad I went ahead and started doing it beforehand, because this could easily be referenced when I'm actually planning in my memory planner. Like, say if I don't have enough pictures, or I have like pictures and I forgot what that picture was about, I can look back at that week and just try to see if, you know, those pictures reference any memories that I wrote down in this planner. And it's also good because I take it on the go with me along with my on the go planner. So as things happen that I want to remember, you know, it's easier for me to remember to write it down throughout the day than it'd probably be if I wait till I got home and tried to like write everything out then. These pink discs actually originally came from the Happy Illustrations Classic Planner, the one that I'm using for my memory planner right now. And then the rose gold metal disc, they were just like leftovers from when I switched out the disc on my work planner, the Southern Preppy planner. So yeah, and I'll just have these and I can just flip them. Originally I was going to add my fitness planner to that, but like I said, I really like it as a standalone planner. So and I mean, they're both mini, so it's not like it's like two huge books that I'm lugging around. I think it'll be okay. If I change my mind, we'll have another video. But yeah, that is going to be my entire lineup. Now, between the on the go and the memory planner and the budget planner, as well as my catch-all planner, all four of these planners will be ending in December. It's gonna be really sad when I have to say goodbye to my catch-all planner, but all of these planners will be ending at the end of the year on December 31st. So that means we'll be back for the 2020 planner lineup, and these three will be switched out for something different. I really don't know. These two planners will probably still be Happy Planner brand because I like the ease of using them on the go. As far as my catch-all planner and my budget planner, they are still undecided. I have no idea how I plan or what kind of planners I intend to switch to for the year 2020, but we at least have 6 more months with them, so that'll be nice. And then the rest of my planners, the other 3, 4, God, I have like 7 or 8 planners in this lineup. It wasn't supposed to be this much. And look, they're all Happy Planners. Isn't that a trip? The extra planners that I added to this lineup are all Happy Planners. I mean, I've been with Erin Condren for how many years? For maybe like 3 years now. Now I'm very slowly becoming a Happy Planner girl. I mean, who's next? Inkwell Press? I don't know. But that's gonna be my lineup for at least the rest of the year. A lot of these planners I've been using since the beginning of the year. I've been using this one, and these 2 planners. This was originally my gratitude planner, but I just switched it and made it into my memory planner. So it's still kind of a gratitude planner, maybe, but it's more for just referencing memories. And then my on the go planner, I bought this in like February or something like that, but I've been using it ever since. So yeah, that's gonna be my lineup. I would be really interested to see how you guys are like using your planners. I've been watching a lot of different like planner lineup videos, which inspired me to like make this video for you guys, so you could see what I was doing, and I would like to know what you guys are doing. Like, what kind of planners you guys intend to use for the rest of the year. Are you sticking to the planners that you got at the beginning of the year, and how's that working for you? And yeah, leave those in the comments below. And until next time, I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!